Hey guys, sorry, before I get into this video, I just wanted to let y'all know I finally have merch, and the link is in my bio, I think I want to say, on YouTube. It's on my link tree. It's through Fourth Wall, and I have t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies. I have a few different designs. I have hats, stickers, mugs, all that good shit. So if y'all want to go on there, get something, support me. If you don't want to get anything, you just want to see it, let me know what y'all think about the designs in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. That's something I'm actually really excited about and really proud of, and I can't wait to order some for myself. Hey guys, it's Space Ghost. Today I'm going to be making a video about my own personal drama in my life, because my life is honestly so shitty right now and I just need someone to vent to. So we're just going to go off on myself. So I'm doing really bad. So about November of last year, I grew a Bartholin cyst. This is the second time this has happened. If you don't know what a Bartholin cyst is, women have two sets of lubrication glands on their right. One set is called Skene glands, one set is called Bartholin's glands, and I got a cyst on that 2 years ago, got it drained, worst pain in my life. It came back. There's nothing I can do to make it not come back. I asked my doctor and she's like, it just happens to some women. It's nothing you're doing or nothing you're not doing, it just happens. So that came back in November and I had to get it drained again, and I forgot just how painful it really was. But I got it drained and taken care of, but I couldn't do the big surgery because that cost like $5,000–6,000. So I had to just keep paying $600 to basically put a band-aid on it. And this morning I discovered that it's coming back. So I get to go through the worst pain in my life all over again. I thought it would just happen twice, and then by the time, if it came back, I would have enough money to like afford the big fucking surgery. No, babe. Shit's real bad, and we're gonna get into that. So that's coming back. On top of that, I am 25. I turned 26 this year, and I still have all 4 of my wisdom teeth. 3 are impacted and 1's growing in fine, but every 6 to 8 months they give me problems and I get huge infections, and it's a horrible fucking pain. But right now, the top one is giving me major issues, and it's making this like whole C thing super fucking painful. So I can only open my mouth so far, and I've had to like been eating on the side of my mouth, but that costs about $4 or $5 grand, and I can't afford that either. So we're just in constant pain every single day now, in my face and in my whoo. Anyways, so we talked about November of last year. Fast forward to right before Christmas. I just went balls to the wall for Christmas, spent a whole bunch of money for the kids. I go into work, my boss says, hey, tomorrow's gonna be your last day. We're gonna be closing due to like weather. And I was like, okay. She's like, well, we're gonna be opening January 1st. I'm like, no problem. It was literally like December 20 something. So I was like, cool, I'll get a couple weeks off with the kids. I get a text, hey, it's actually going to be longer than January, to be determined, but don't worry, we're going to be opening up soon. So I was like, okay, I like my job. I'm not going to go find another job. So I kept asking, hey, so when are we opening? And they would give me a date, and that didn't happen. It kept getting pushed back. So they didn't open until March 28th. So I went from December 20 something to March 28th, making $0, which has put me in a massive amount of debt. Also, I had a TikTok in the same week that I got told that I would not have a job there anymore. I'm back there now, but it's changed a lot. In that same week, I lost my TikTok account with 250,000 followers, which made half of my annual income last year. I do not have that back currently. So for those 3 months, I had $0 coming in, and my fiance had to like pay my half of rent, my half of bills, my half of like other payments that we've had. So now I owe her $6,000, and that's only gonna grow because in the next 2 weeks I'm not gonna have enough money to pay my rent again. And then I also filed my taxes. I owe $6,200 in taxes, and on top of that I had to put things on my credit card, so I'm about $7,000 in credit card debt. You do the math on that one. I'm about $20,000 in debt, and we'll get completely transparent here. I made $60,000 last year, right? I made $60,000 and I'm $20,000 in debt. So 1/3 of my annual income of last year, I am in debt, and I lost $30,000 I made on TikTok. I made like 32,000, lost that completely. So that's gone out the window. And then, excuse me, my bar job, right? My bar job, they hired someone else to work with me. So that $30,000 is also going to be cut in half. So I'm like $20,000 in debt. And then the medical stuff, the wisdom teeth plus the Bartholin cyst thing, if I wanted to really get those taken care of, that's about $10,000 or $11,000 that I just can't afford. So that's not gonna happen. So I have like $11,000 in medical procedures that I can't afford. I'm about $20,000 in debt, and nothing is looking up at all. And on top of all of that, I've gained 40 fucking pounds. So I've gained a lot of weight. I was using food as a way of comfort, which is horrible, and I feel really bad about myself. So on top of everything else, my self-esteem is at an all-time low. And then now groceries are expensive, so it's like, I can't even afford to, like, comfort myself, which I don't need to be doing that. I need to, like, be healthy. But, like, when every single aspect of your life is just beating you down, like, everything's really hard right now, and I genuinely, like, do not know what to do. The only thing I can do is work my jobs and then try to push out as much content as possible, which is, I do care about things, but I'm also just so stressed. I don't know what to do, guys. And on top of all of that, my stepson, who I love dearly, he's 5 years old, sweetest boy ever, he's having major behavioral issues, and he always has, like, throughout his life, but recently they've gotten significantly worse, and we've noticed a lot of quirky little things that he does, and so we are looking into getting him tested for autism, but that cost $1,000. This kid, I feel so bad for him. He cannot express his emotions. Like, when he's happy, he's obviously happy, but there's, like, a switch in him that just flips, and he says, like, I hate you, F you, like, straight up, will look me dead in my eyes and say F you, will look at me when he gets in trouble for the smallest thing, like, hey buddy, like, wait, can you pick that up off the floor? And he's like, no. And you're like, no, we need to pick that up. Then in his mind, he's in trouble, so he's like, I'm gonna make this 1,000 times harder on myself. And then he starts throwing things, hitting, spitting, kicking, anything he can do to just, I guess, make matters worse. And, like, my fiance said that when she was a kid, she had that, like, once she recognized that she was in trouble, she didn't care anymore. She didn't want to stop to not get in more trouble. She's like, all right, well, I'm already in trouble, I'm gonna go full attack mode, like, full all gas, no brakes. So I feel like he's dealing with internal things, and it's hard on everybody because we want to help him, but everything that we have tried to do to help him, it doesn't really work. So we also have to look into getting him tested for a lot of things. Like, I'm definitely seeing ADHD, but I'm not a doctor. Like, I cannot diagnose him with, like, autism, even though we're kind of leaning towards, we think it might be autism, because we looked up a lot of characteristics of people with autism, and he checks like 9 out of the 10 of the boxes. So yeah, that's, like, just, like, another thing. And I wish I could give this kid the world and get him all the tools that he needs, like, right now, to make his life easier. And it hurts so bad that, like, we can't do that right now. So we just have to continue doing our best and, like, trying to calm him down and talk to him and communicate with him in good ways. He finds it really hard to communicate. Like, when his feelings are hurt or when he's mad, he doesn't talk. He doesn't say, like, I'm upset because of this. He just mad face, like, goes like Tasmanian devil, like, full destruction mode. And it's like an hour and a half later where he's like, I was upset because of this. And it's like, we want to try to prevent the whole thing in the middle, but it's a whole process. So life is really stressful. Like, at some point I'm going to figure it out, and I feel like some point down the line everything's gonna look up and everything's gonna be okay again. But the light at the end of the tunnel seems so far away that I can't even see it right now. Like, my self-esteem, all-time low. My stress, anxiety, depression, all of that is, like, just weighing on me. It feels like an elephant is sitting on my chest because, like, the economy is getting even worse. Like, inflation's happening, all of these things are going up, and I'm already about $20,000 in debt, and I'm stressed the fuck out. And this isn't me, like, asking out for money or anything like that. I just need someone to vent to because I can't even afford a therapist, and me and my fiance are, like, in the same boat. So we just go back and forth talking about really depressing things. And I forgot, on top of all of that, we moved into this house, and now we have a lawn, and we don't even have a lawnmower, but our lawn needs to be, like, mowed really bad. And we can't even, like, afford a lawnmower right now. Shit is fucked. But that's my rant for the day. Sorry, my life is like a dumpster fire, like, really bad. But I will be back to normal content. I really just needed to vent and get some things out. Shout out to anyone who actually made it through this video and watched it and, like, cares. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to, like, step off the drama for 2 seconds and just talk about myself and vent and get it off my chest and get it out there. I appreciate you guys so much. The next videos I'll be posting will be back to my normal content. This is just like a mental health check-in. It's real low, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be posting videos. I love you guys. Thanks for listening.